Good afternoon, I'm Stewart Amador. Sex and gender affect conflict because men and women think and act differently. As we know, conflict is a clash or disagreement that usually ends in an argument. I think it is hard for men and women to understand each other due to issues in society and personal levels. For example, men and women has been in a conflict since long ago in the United States. At the beginning of the 20th century, men were allowed to do more things that women were too. By the 1920s, women respond aggressively to their rights, and that's how they earned their right to vote. As we see on this chart from the SSDAN, since women were able to vote, they got to a level that is also equal as men. Another example happens at the beginning of this year, when Governor from Maryland, Martin O'Malley, here on the right, made some videos and some tweets against the Pacific Trade Deal, which was against President Obama and Hillary Clinton here on the left. But Hillary, what she did was answer in a passive way, which was just saying that she was supporting President Obama. From the women who fought for their rights to vote to Hillary Clinton, there are two different ways to respond to conflict. But don't get fooled for the word conflict. Conflict sometimes means good. As our book refers, conflict with someone doesn't mean that you are in a unhealthy relationship. Indeed, conflict indicates that you have an interdependent relationship, which means you affect each other. In other words, conflict can have a really good outcome. For these two different responses, we have two different patterns. The first one is demand withdraw pattern, and the other one is passive aggressive. Demand and withdraw is a pattern of behavior where one party is the one who demands, and the other one is the one who withdraws the situation. As we see on the next slide here, the wife is the one who's demanding, but what her husband is doing is withdrawing the situation by watching his football game. The second point is passive aggression. This is a pattern of behavior where one party acts vengefully and the other one acts with aggressive feelings. As we see in the next slide, usually one of the parties is the one who is trying, let's see, they're in an argument, they're trying to talk, and the other one is just trying to avoid that conversation. As such as, like, if we're fighting, I'm trying to attack you or trying to have a conversation with you, and you're just trying to avoid me, like, I don't know, going to the bathroom or just going out of town or something. To sum up, sex and gender affect conflict in different ways. As we see at the beginning of the speech, with Hillary Clinton and the governor from Maryland, Martin O'Malley, that's a passive-aggressive response, which means that you can avoid conflict by answering differently or just ignoring the issue. Another one is that from women from the 20th century, when they owned their own tool for votes, and how they did it with the demand and withdraws, which was the way they add for men and the right to vote and get equally rights. Finally, sex and gender affect conflict because they usually, men and women usually think and they act differently. But as I said before, conflict also it can means good things. Thank you. Marco?